Star-Spangled Banner.
And coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
Oh, you have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Jalen Duren, and it's Carter in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey passes to the bodyguard. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Pass to Ryan. Wide open. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's the bodyguard. Here's Lee. He's checked by Carter. Here's the bodyguard. And that one is hammered home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the bodyguard. 5 points in the game. Back to Lee. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Lee. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Here's Cunningham. Here's Bottoms. Back to Cunningham. Bottoms passes to Cunningham. Over Giddey. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Elbow. 2.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team,
2 shots.
B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
That one misses. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Graham, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Last touch by Carter. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 2. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Lee. Now here's Giddey. Back to Lee. To stop the the drought. And he gets the jump of the drop.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham passes to Duran. Here's Ryan. Cunningham, left side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bottoms. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
Here's Cunningham following the three-point basket by Chicago. Carter on the wing. Here's Lee. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Buzelis. And there's the rejection. And now the Pistons in transition. Deflects the pass. Cunningham passes to Duran. Pass to Ryan. Now Giddey. And he jams it after taking a nice beat on the run.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Ryan. Cunningham outside. Over Giddey. And it's Cunningham missing. Chicago leading by 7. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Chicago ball.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Lee misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Carter, the pass to Big Cat.
Chicago foul. Number 9. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Here's Bottoms. Oh, blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Pass to Lee. Out to Simons. Fires for three. Bulls keep it alive. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Ryan. Pistons trail by 7. And he lobs it up to the rim. Simons with a steal. Here's the bodyguard. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Carter. All by himself. Slammed in by Carter.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Simons outside. Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Back to Lee. Shot clock at 5. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Lee's got 7.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Back to you, B.A.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And so here is Chicago, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Here's Lee. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Giddey. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And the basket by the bodyguard.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Pistons trail by 7. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going for the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they just keep on rising.
Making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 7. Harris a screen. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, the jam by Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Picked by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Bulls leading by 9. Sexton passes to Ayton. Now Giddey, defended by Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
That free throw good from Giddey. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And so here is Chicago following the score by Detroit. Ayton, no good. Outside Carter. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound. Jones with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Jones from outside. Good D by Cunningham. Pistons trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Sexton passes to Giddey. Pass to Ayton. Over Thompson. Launches it. Staley can't hit. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here we go, one-on-one. Sexton finds Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Jones. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Here's Ayton. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And it's Cunningham missing. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Ayton against Stewart. Ayton passes to Giddey. They still need this. And Carter with the block. Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Jones. And here's Ayton, pounded by Harris. And stolen by Cunningham. From deep three-point range, that misses. Well counted the door. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possession. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Thompson, and it's Bottoms in at the 2 spot. Connects from downtown.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Lee. Shoots over Thompson. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 9.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Duran with a screen on Jones. Here's Jenkins, defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Sexton. And here's Ayton. Chicago passing it around.
Detroit foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jones, the pass to Ayton. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Bobby. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line from there. That's on Colin Sexton. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
On for the Pistons. Number 13. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Here's Duran. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Jenkins. The 3 is up. And it's Lee with the rebound. Bulls leading by 7. Right side Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Pistons in second. In third, the Bulls.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor quickly and capitalize.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Thompson. Here's Ryan. He's covered by Aiden. 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Ooh, Aiden with the block.
Well, I like that play from Aiden. Stayed connected, disrupting the shot with his length.
Counted from distance. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Duran with a screen on Aiden. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Lee. 9 points in the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Jones. Pass to Thompson. He tries for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
For three.
Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
Here's Lee.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Here's Bottoms. Sexton grabs the board. Chicago leading by 9. Outside Jones. Pass to Lee. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jenkins. Now here's Duran. Here's Ryan. Here's Jenkins. No good from outside. The bodyguard. Pass to Jones. Here's Lee. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Lee. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Right?
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Duran. Here's Jenkins. And here's Thompson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. The bodyguard's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now Jones. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 12. Pass to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His first shot attempt. A rebound by Detroit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. checked in for Ayton. Anthony Simons comes in for Sexton. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Thompson. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And so Simons will bring it up for the Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The bodyguard, pass to Lee. And here's Giddey. And he lobs it up. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pistons trail by 11. Cunningham outside. Chicago with a rebound. The bodyguard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Buzelis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score.
2 shots.
First one falls. So he gets them both. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 12. And Carter with the block. Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Simons. Deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great talent.
Pass to the bodyguard. Outside Giddey. They set the screen. Here's the bodyguard. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Lee. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Carter from outside. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more.
3.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The shot's good. Lee's got 15.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Carter. Pass to Bottoms. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's the bodyguard. Takes a 3, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Outside Carter. Pass to Ryan. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Buzelis. Here's Lee. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Duran. Giddey defends. Pass to Duran. Here's Ryan. Rebound by the Bulls. The bodyguard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Carter with the block. Now here's Duran. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham. And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Pistons.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Jack.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Cunningham. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's the bodyguard in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Simons outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Ryan. Pistons trail by 12. Carter from outside. Kept alive. Duran. And they get it back. They get it back. Bottoms passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Bottoms. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. 9 points now for Bottoms.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. Top of the key. Manning hits the jumper for 2. Giddey's got 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Bulls leading by 9. It's Giddey on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Giddey passes to Lee. Tries to break his ice. Carter with the block. Inside. Here's Ryan. Drops in the layup for 2. Ryan's got his second basket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. the block.
Defense is stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Carter. Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Simons. Puts up a deep 3. Carter can't get it to go. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14. Drops in the 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Cunningham, a screen on Simons. Here's Bottoms. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Bottoms. And here's Carter. He's got 7. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Lee. Back to Giddey. Simons outside. The 3 is up. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Simons has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pistons trail by 15. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation. But he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents show fear of him and respect. Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first lead of the Pistons here in the second half.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Checked in for Buzelis. Sexton comes in for Simons. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Ryan. And here's Duren. Cunningham outside. To win the run. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 17 points.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Here's Lee. 18 points for him. And down it goes. 2 points.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Carter. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Ryan. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
I give credit to the coaches and players. Clearly the staff stressed scoring inside as well, and the players are definitely executing.
Here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Pass to the bodyguard. Now here's Sexton. And there's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
Now here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Shot is good by Bottoms. Bottoms has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Lee on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Here's Lee. 20 points for him. Three-pointer off the mark. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And left up by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Good.
Cunningham against Jones. Right side, Sexton. The Pistons clear it. Ryan's got rebound number 11. Pass to Cunningham. Carter outside. That falls. Nice feed that time
That's
from
good.
Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Carter. Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, that's the timeout here. Coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Chances among this group. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Chicago leading by 7. Outside Jones. Pass to Lee. Up and over Carter. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Lee's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And Cunningham's size and his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Jones against Cunningham. Here's Lee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
No
foul.
debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line
And
this
for the
evening.
Bulls, Lee taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Pass to Bottoms. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Ryan. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And here's Ayton. Fade away. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Big cat passes to Carter. From beyond the arc and then some. Now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Back to Jones. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for Lee. And the switch here also for Detroit. Thompson's checked in.
At
One
the
shot.
line for Chicago, Trey Jones. 1 shot.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Jones against Cunningham. Thompson outside. 3-pointer, no good. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Carter, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Sexton. Outside Jones. Here's the bodyguard. 3-pointer. Detroit with a rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Cunningham. Carter, a screen on Yabusele. Here's Cunningham. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's the bodyguard. The 3-pointer off the mark. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Bottoms, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Yabusele the screen. Giddey's got space. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Yabusele. That's good. And Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
Now here's Carter. He's got 17. Hits a 3-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Giddey against Thompson. And it's Giddey off the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Giddey's got 11.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Carter from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Giddey finds Sexton. Here's the bodyguard. Outside Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Jones. The 3 ball. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. Outside Carter. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam from Deep Giddy. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
Wow, a little help from your friends. Billy Donovan preaching it. Are these guys listening?
Well, you also have to credit the other team. Obviously, their offensive play calling is having an effect. We'll see what the response is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Ryan in at center, blocking down the middle. And so here is Chicago. They're leading by 8. Pass to Aiden. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. To the middle. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stuff you're looking for. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
To the paint. Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage
Shoot
free throw
2.
shooter.
First free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Jones hits them both.
Former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Now here's Carter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Chicago leading by 7. Outside Jones. Pass to the bodyguard. Five on the clock. Here's Lee. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 7. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Out to Thompson. Carter from outside. And Detroit another 3.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Now Jones. Pass to Lee. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Ryan. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Pass to Carter. And the three-pointer goes. And now just a one-point Chicago lead.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's the bodyguard. Sexton finds Jones. Back to Sexton. To in the cold and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pistons have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
If you think yourself on the win streak, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see those hands move. Get down. No big deal.
The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jones against Cunningham. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Thompson.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Hook loose. Outside Sexton. Pass to the bodyguard. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Lee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high
Take a break.
clip.
Take a break.
And the defense hasn't
2
done
shots.
enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The first free throw is good. on both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Outside Carter. Harris right side. Here's Buzelis. He's watched by Cunningham. Thompson with a steal. Going inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson is showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Simons outside. Back to Lee. The three ball. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And he makes a first.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
And Harris drops them both. The Bulls trail by 7. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Ryan. Carter inside. He's covered by Simons. Goes back up. And Carter with the finish. Carter's got 39.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Sexton passes to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Back to Lee. 4 on the clock. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Big cat passes to Cunningham. And here's Carter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Buzelis. Pounded by Harris. Pass to Lee. Here's Buzelis. The three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cunningham with the ball. Takes the three. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. They set the pick. Simons outside to stop the drought. Lee misses.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Carter to the middle. Oh, what a fast break for Chicago. Buzelis' shot is good.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Pass to Ryan. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Carter from outside. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Carter's got 45 points. And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. The bodyguard. Pass to Simons. And he gets the bucket.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Carter, a screen on Sexton. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Simons. Back to Lee. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Carter, a screen on Sexton. Cunningham! Oh, missed on the trade.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball.
Giddey's checked in for Sexton. The Pistons lead by 9. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Here they come, fans. Turn their attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls. Once again, Chicago Bulls.
Here's Ryan. Now Carter puts up the tray, and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Detroit leading by 12.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Bottoms. Just 5 on the clock. Duran the screen. 11-footer is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 11-footer. Duran pulls it down. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
That's all.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game for Curry.
A minute 6 left in the fourth. Cashes in from 18.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pistons.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for money.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
The 19-footer. The jumper is good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.